Good morning. So we're continuing with the impatiens and reallocation of assets. So these are plants that I've separated and moved, and I'm doing basically a double roll, trying to get some of them out from underneath sequoias in case sequoias decide to bulk out. Can you see that? Now, one thing to remember, I'm going to come in here and water, and I'm going to fertilize. Well, I fertilized yesterday, so I'll just water today. The thing to remember about impatiens is that they will grow with their feet completely submerged under water, and they're often used in water features. Aquascape, the pond guys, always talking about how well impatiens do in the water. So I'm going to separate out some of these in the back and bring them forward. Now, I pulled almost all of my pansies and violas, and look what we've got here. This is where I pulled it off, and it looks like it's got new growth from the base. So I'm going to leave that. I just kind of chop because it's still pretty green down. We'll see what happens. Violas, I understand, will reseed themselves, so maybe we'll see some violas come up spontaneously. But see, I have to continue here, and I'm going to continue to spread out all these baby violas. I'm pulling up a lot of weeds at the same time. These things and all these little baby things coming up are weeds, and we don't need any distractions in here. So now there's a possibility that these coleus will bulk out. You see all that new growth coming up from the bottom on past leaf nodes? So we'll see. But boy, they're slow to do anything. Now I did want to point out to you my gloves. This is not a sponsored video, but these are my new favorite gloves. And I think they were from the dollar store, probably Dollar Tree. They were a gift, and at least two of my friends rave about them. And I have to say they fit my hand really like a snug glove. Okay, so I'm going to continue here. I think that's enough for today, and I'll share with you. See how many I've got in there to spread out, buried under all that. I'm going to leave enough behind to reseed and maybe grow around these flagstones at some point. So I'm not clearing them all out from the back because I want it to be dense, and I want it to come back every year. So that's our morning. Thank you very much for sharing.